Hello everyone, I am Pratiksha Sharma, a BSc Honours Agriculture student at Lovely Professional University, and today I am here to explain you about soil and water conservation structures. So let's get into the video. So the first is agenda. What is agenda is basically whatever we are gonna read or study about further in the slides is present in the agenda. So it is introduction, various types of soil and water conservations. Under that, we will be studying about terracing, contour farming, cover crops, riparian buffers, conservation tillage, gabions, grassed waterways, and then concluding it with. So introduction is, as we can see in the picture, healthy soils are full of life. So as healthy as the soil gets, the production will be better and the outcome will be good. So soil and water conservation in agriculture involves practices aim at preventing soil erosion and preserving water resources. So if we prevent soil erosion and preserve water resources, it will be beneficial, however, in the end. And maintaining soil fertility. So if water and soil has proper nutrition and water availability, then soil will be fertile and will be healthy for any crop to grow in it. So techniques include contour plowing, terracing, cover cropping, mulching, and drip irrigation, among others. These methods help sustainably manage agricultural land, reduce environmental degradation, and promote long term productivity. So next is various types of soil and water conservation structures. So to conserve soil and water conservation, we have various kind of proper methods or proper techniques with which we can conserve water and soil. So the first is terracing. So what is basically terracing? Terracing involves creating steeps, or it creating steps or benches on steep slopes. So basically we will be in hilly areas, as we have seen, in hilly areas planting system is little difficult on without making steeps. So what do we do is on steeps we make steps or benches to reduce runoff and soil erosion and plant a crop. So benefits include improved water retention, reduced soil loss, and increased land productivity. So these are the benefits that happens while we do terracing. The next one is contour farming. So contour farming involves planting crops along the natural contours of the land to minimize soil erosion. So to minimize soil erosion, we do contour farming. By following the land natural shape, water runoff is slowed down, allowing it to infiltrate the soil instead of washing it away. So basically when you are contour farming, it involves like planting crops along the natural contour. So whichever the contour lines or contours are, to minimize the soil erosion, we do contour farming. It is a beneficial process to reduce or to conserve soil and water loss. Now then comes cover crops. So cover crops are planted to cover the soil surface, reducing erosion by wind and water. So to reduce wind and water erosion, we put cover crops on the sand on the land. So they also improve soil fertility and soil structure and also water retention capacity of the soil. The next is riparian buffers. So, riparian buffers are vegetated areas along water bodies and help filter out sediments and pollutants. So, as you can see in the picture itself, that riparian buffers in this part there are planting, and in between there is a healthy stream. So, these what they do, they help filter out sediment and pollutants. They stabilize stream banks, reduce erosion, and provide habitat for wildlife. So these they stabilize stream banks, reduce erosion. So they also help in reducing erosion and provide habitat for wildlife. So it is also a habitat for wildlife as planting is there beside the stream. So next is conservation tillage. Conservation tillage techniques minimize soil disturbance by leaving crop residue on the soil surface. So if we take out the entire crop, it may harm the soil, or for a long period of time the soil may be vacant. So to conserve that or to prevent that, what we do is we keep the soil with the crop residues on the soil surface, so that it soil erosion is very minimized. So this reduces erosion, increase water infiltration, and improves soil health in the future. So next is gabions. Now what are gabions? As you can see in the picture, there are rock wall kind of stuff is made. So gabions are wire mesh baskets filled with stones used to stabilize slope and prevent erosion. They are effective in controlling water flow and preventing soil loss on hillsides. So you can see if there is a rainfall, we can see that the stones are there on the wall. So if the stones are there, the water will be easily passed through it, and also the erosion is prevented for any kind of planting which is there above. So if the proper water is passing through it, passing through the stones, other plantation crops are also prevented to uh, make a landslide or so in the hill areas. So then we have grassed waterways. So grass waterways are channels planted with grass or other vegetation to convey water and reduce soil erosion. As you can see in the picture, in between there is a other sides there are plantings, but in between there is a grass. So what does this do? This reduce erosion and convey water or vegetation through the path. So they slow down water runoff, allowing it to infiltrate into the soil and reducing sedimentation in water bodies. So they slow down water runoff and also allow infiltration into the soil. So these are all the possible methods we can do to reduce soil and water conservation. We can do not to reduce but to have soil and water conservation. So we can conclude by saying that it is a very beneficial method, and it's very very crucial for the agriculture field of a further time to make it on beneficial points, and to have soil and water conservation structures are essential for sustainable agriculture and environmental management. Implementing these structures helps preserve soil fertility, protect water resources, and mitigate the impacts of erosion and runoff. So if we conserve soil and water, it is very beneficial for the upcoming future and upcoming generation also, because as we can see that the everything nowadays is getting polluted easily. So conserving these two important essentials can be very beneficial for the future and for the agriculture sector. So thank you for watching my video, and I hope you understood whatever was explained to you. Thank you, and have a great time.